Hello, it's April from April's Home, and today I'm here with a fun dessert recipe, a pineapple layered pudding dessert. This is similar to a banana pudding recipe, but instead of bananas, it is pineapple. So we've got 2 boxes of vanilla wafers here. Not sure if we'll need both boxes completely, but I'm pretty sure we'll need more than one. So I picked up 2 boxes of vanilla wafers. I have 2 20-ounce cans of pineapple tidbits. I will be reserving all the juice in this. I'll be draining them, but saving the juice. We'll need sour cream, 2 thawed out whipped toppings here like Cool Whip. These are the 8-ounce cans, so you'll need 16 ounces of Cool Whip, 1 cup of milk, either 3 small packs of vanilla instant pudding, or in this case I have 1 big one and 1 small one. So similar to the equivalent of 3 standard size instant vanilla puddings, and half a block or 4 ounces of softened cream cheese. So I'm going to go ahead and clear my area here. I've got my mixer and I'll get out a nice big bowl and we'll start mixing our ingredients together. You will also need a 9x13 pan to make this dessert. So when I get the filling mixed up, I'll show you how we assemble it. Okay, so I'm going to start by draining my pineapple into the bowl here. So I'm going to drain the juice right into the bowl. We'll be mixing that with our pudding mixture. So I'm going to do that with both cans. Okay, so I've drained the juice of both cans of pineapple into the bowl here. Now I'll be adding in the equivalent of 3 packs of vanilla pudding, instant vanilla pudding. Again, you can also use 1 large and 1 small. Then using the electric mixer, we will blend together the pineapple juice and the pudding mixes until they're thoroughly combined. Next, we'll add 4 ounces of softened cream cheese and 1 cup of sour cream. I'll go ahead and add the sour cream and then we'll blend those together. So now we will blend in the sour cream and cream cheese until it's also nice and smooth and blended together. Now we will add our 1 cup of milk and then we'll blend that in. Using a spatula, we will go ahead and fold in our whipped topping and our 2 cans of drained pineapple. So I'm going to go ahead and get these transferred into the bowl here. We'll mix that all together and then we'll be ready to assemble our pineapple pudding dessert. Okay, so I decided to fold in the pineapple first. So I'm just going to fold in both cans of pineapple tidbits and then I will fold in both of my containers of Cool Whip. And now we have both containers of Cool Whip in and we will fold that in until it is thoroughly mixed together. If I need to, I can mix it a little bit with the electric mixer. Sometimes I like to do that. But we will see how well I can get this mixed up with my little spatula here. When I get this all mixed together, I'll come back and we'll assemble our layered pineapple pudding. So I have my 9x13 glass dish here and I've put a layer on the bottom here of vanilla wafers. And then we're going to go ahead and add a layer of pudding, and then we'll do another layer of vanilla wafers, another layer of pudding, and another layer of vanilla wafers on the top. So I'll go ahead and transfer some of this pudding to the dish here. Just like so. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll come back and show you what that looks like when the first layer is done. So I've put a layer of pudding down. It doesn't look like it's half of that, but we'll see how much is left. And then I will, of course, line the top of this with another layer of vanilla wafers. Okay, so here is our second layer of vanilla wafers all laid out. I only have a few left in this box, so we'll definitely need to open up the second box. So now I'm going to add as much pudding as will fill this. If I have some left over, I will chill it in another smaller bowl. So I'm going to go ahead now and transfer another layer of the pudding mixture to the top of the vanilla wafers here. Okay, I was able to fit the final layer in here. If you had a different size dish, you could probably do like 3 layers, an additional cookie and pudding layer, but this fit perfectly in this dish here with just the bottom layer of vanilla wafers, a layer of pudding, a layer of vanilla wafers, a layer of pudding, and now I'm going to do a final topping of vanilla wafers, and then I'll get this in the refrigerator to chill for 1 hour. And here is the final layer of vanilla wafers. And now it's ready to go in the refrigerator to chill for about an hour to a couple of hours. I'll actually be serving this after dinner. It's about 4 o'clock and I'll be serving this probably around 6:30 or so. So I'm going to actually give it a couple hours in the fridge. You want to make this just shortly ahead of serving it so that your vanilla wafers don't get too soggy, especially the two here inside the pudding. You want to eat this up right away. It doesn't last a super long time because the vanilla wafers can become soggy after 24 hours or so. So you want to eat this up right away. I like to make this closer to serving rather than overnight. A lot of my other Jello pudding desserts and things I make the night before, but this one I'm making on the day I'm serving it. So I'm going to go ahead and get this chilling, and I'll come back when it's ready to serve and I'll give it a try. Okay, my pineapple pudding has been chilling in the refrigerator and it is ready to serve up. So I've got a little bowl here. I'm just going to serve up a small amount here and give this a try. Got some with the little layer of cookie in the middle as well as the one on top. And I'm going to go ahead now and give it a try. And that is very, very good. The pudding tastes delicious. I love the pineapple tidbits throughout the pudding. They have a really delicious and sort of refreshing flavor. And the cookie layer is really delicious with both the pudding and the pineapple. I think this dessert will definitely be a hit. I also think that this would be a great dessert to bring to a potluck. Something a little bit different than the standard banana pudding, a delicious pineapple pudding. So that is how you make a delicious old-fashioned pineapple pudding. I hope you give this recipe a try. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.